I don't give a fuck. I get that. I don't go and kill yourselves. Yeah. So this actually is a video that I actually did not really want to do. Like I really did not want to do this video because I'm at this point of my life, where I just want to continue to watch you sick human race suffer the consequences of the evil that you built and mechanized with your own hands. Really, when I touch my face like this, I do like this, I do like this. Anything I do with my own body that belongs to me, my own life. You people are there, you are calculating it. What I eat, what I drink, what I wear, you are calculating it for me. This is how sick and doomed and damaged your race, your entire human race, I don't care your color, your skin, has gotten to. And you call this life? I've told you people, make sure you are calculating my breath in and my breath out. Not only when I touch my jaw, my face, or I do my hands like this. So I cannot have a life. I can't live anymore. Imagine a life that belongs to me. You bunch of sick human race that don't have a life because there is nothing going on in your miserable lives. You are roaming around, directly or indirectly, whether on the street and even on your social medias. You are looking for how to project your miserabilities and your philosophies of pedophilia and pervertness onto other people, one way or the other. I just sit down and I imagine. So this is what this human race really. See, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that at this point of my life, all the questions I've been asking myself as a child, everything has come to confirmation. Which is what gives me this kind of joy that actually can never be shared anymore. Because I did that for 30-something years. Above 30 years on the surface of this earth, you human race, you called me fool and a people pleaser. My happiness now, my joy, my peace of mind that can never be afforded by nothing. I've even told you people, Bill Gates cannot talk to the shadow of my shit. So my peace of mind and my joy, my happiness that can never be shared or afforded, is in a level that I cannot even define. This is also why I don't want to do this video, because I'm going to be spilling too much truth that will wake a lot of people, in as much as it will be good for people to wake up, because I want them to know how evil, especially the bombers, DL Zesty, religious pedophiles bombers, political pedophile bombers, and traditional pedophile bombers or monarch pedophile bombers ruling your entire earth are. I really want people to know your secrets. Especially with this pedo philosophy of pedo virus, pedo pandemic of manipulation that you say you used to push people to greatness. How many secrets are you holding of people? I've said it in one of my videos. This is how you push people to do evil. And you claim nobody is perfect. You see, if we had not pushed you, you would have not known that you yourself, you are not perfect. Sick, miserable rulers, backed up, sick, miserable bombers rulers or leaders of the earth, backed up by stupid fish-brained females that don't have shame. What a disgrace to your own selves as women to start with. And you say you are mothers of the earth. Where? Mothers of the earth ruled by your inferior masculinist men. Whether you like it or not, as a woman, you are above every man on the surface of this earth, according to nature. I've explained it in multiple of my videos. It's such a shame that I don't even really want to spill the truth that I want to spill. But is this really what your human race you've gotten to? You calculate the hand sign, everything. I can't even, like me, I'm somebody I talk a lot with. Even right from Africa, when I talk, I'm always talking like this. And a lot of times I have people asking me, your accent changed. Because I'm a complete human being. You can never box me. You can never define me. I am a compilation of everything on the surface of this earth. You can't box a motherfucker like me. Don't try to put me on any category. I see my standards does not exist on the surface of this earth. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, fuck your wealth. The same way you have poor and miserable, you have rich, wealthy, and miserable as well. One sound, one band. There is no difference between any of you human race. At this point of my life, my standard, my level is unattainable. My only standard is me, myself, and I. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, this is why no breathing thing will ever come into my personal space or my life. But if you say you have the power, especially with this your pedophilic, technological, advanced pedophile power you use to control everybody, you are behind the scenes, pressing buttons, sending slaves online to post things, they're on the street, all those pedo talk and pedo shit you send them to do. This month is making it one good year. March, the best month of my life. This month is making it one perfect good year. I never ever went out with my 2 legs to a bar or a restaurant to eat and drink with anybody. Or to any bar or to any club to pull up or dance or have fun with anybody. It has been me, myself, and I alone for 1 year now. Every motherfucker that went in any bar, restaurant, or club I ever went to, they were your slaves. They were all sent by you people. They had nothing to do with me. I don't know them, and they will never know me. And the shadow of my shit don't even give a fuck about none of you. So if you say you are that powerful, you stupid, limited, powerless idiots that think you are powerful, the same way you bunch of bombers, pedophiles ruling this earth, supported by fish-brain, shameless women, think you are ruling people mentally with your pedophilic, advanced pedophile technological power, the same way you are being ruled by your own power. You can't even control yourselves no more. The same way you think people are slaves under you, the same way you are slaves under your own power that control you people. I don't know if motherfuckers are getting me right now. You are the same slave like the slaves that you are controlling with your technological advanced pedophile power. One sound, one band. And it so much gives me joy and interests me that when I see you people, you think you are on top or you are in shit. If I start to spill teas of things that I sit down like this and see with my eyes without being there physically, what have you, all your celebs, all your celebrity worldwide, what have they done to get to where they are? What did you make them do to get to the position that they all are? You say you push them to greatness, you push them to become stars. This is how these colonizers, you created your so-called Black Lives Matters just to trigger the anger of black people for nothing. Yet the heads of their forefathers, who are your original ancestors, are still in your colonial masters museums, weeping in shame and tears. Yet you overuse these stupid, foolish black people who are into your pedo-predating, pedo-stalking, pedo-manipulating philosophy. You overuse them for all types of jobs. Yet you are in their hoods, giving them guns to kill themselves and call them gangsters, and the fools are there really portraying what you've made them become. In your so-called colonial masters land worldwide, with the Black Africa or Africa in general exempted, with all your colonial masters land worldwide, you have your black people's hood, where you have the suburbs area, the nicer areas, where you have so-called colonizers' bloodline who live and enjoy it. Who live and enjoy these parts that were created specifically for your white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters. Then you have the gangsterhood made for black people and poor people. And you are deceiving yourselves, saying you created Black Lives Matters Just another colonial masters bloodline invented philosophy to trigger the brains. Black Panther, black rubbish, everything nonsense. All your so-called activists that they say they made to become big activists and people in the society and all of them. These motherfuckers, especially these bomber men, they push these women with this the same pedophilic mental slavery philosophy to say things that, with all the things I've said, all your black activists, they haven't said a drop. Because this video is about to be so hot right now and that the whole earth is going to shake. I promise you. In as much as I don't want to do this video. They don't give a fuck about you blacks. As long as their generational white Arabic and Asiatic privileges are intact, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care nothing about you black people, and you are there helping them to practice their pedophilia, mental slavery philosophy. The same one they used to enslave your forefathers. Now I'm going to go straight to this shit here. Before then, let me finish quickly. In your colonial master's land, you have the category of where people live. You live, and you have the gangster or the hoods made for mostly black people. I know you still have the minorities like the Latinos, but mainly for black people. That's where you see gun killing, blacks killing black. You have all these guns. Yes, I know the first man to exist on the surface of this earth is a black person. Even your Charles Darwin and all your so-called biologists and scientists on the surface of this earth, they all know this is the truth. And we will get to this place again later. So the guns that these blacks in the hoods or blacks around the world used to kill themselves by themselves, who invented these guns? In this kind of high advanced level, they did it. They copied everything from your black people and from your black land and whitewashed, Arabic washed, Asiatic washed everything to their own standard. Then when it's time for killing to take place, they use you blacks to kill your own fellow blacks. This is why you have gangsters in the hood with guns that comes from where? Now we're going to take it to Africa because I'm trying not to let it too long because there are things I will still not want to say because I want you people, especially you black folks, to suffer very, very well for choosing to below your originality of being the original people or ancestors of this earth to people you are supposed to be superior to, your white, Arabic, and Asiatic. You belittle yourselves to them. You will suffer for your consequences. That's why I continue to tell everybody, I am not my skin color is not me. If you do blood clot shit with black people, my name is not black people. Don't categorize me at all. I'm on this earth, this color of my skin has nothing to do with me. It's just mere flesh. I'm not into the philosophy of anybody. I don't care how you define people, which race. Don't put me anywhere. Don't even try it. Now back to your Africa. When you go to the same Africa, you have everything divided. 80-90% of your entire Africa. I don't want to even use one country in particular because if I have to go there, motherfucker, let's even go there. For example, your South Africa shared into two parts. On one side, you even have colonial bloodline confirming these things, and yet these blacks, they will still continue to be fools while being told the truth by the same bloodline of colonizers. In your South Africa, for example, and then I will go to Nigeria where I come from, because that country, Nigeria, you say you call yourself a giant of Africa? You are giant of colonial masters, pedophiles, rapists, fools, and idiotic slaves, number one of the entire Africa. And in Africa, they are there, wishing upon you to save them. I pity for your entire black Africa. Let me go straight to the point. South Africa shared into two parts. One part of that South Africa, I've not been there, but these things I'm saying, I've known them since I was a child. I'm going to be telling you people things that you need to know about me so that you will never ever think you can all go free. Because on the surface of this earth, there is no motherfucker that has ever tried me and went free. I promise you with the last drop of my blood. I'm not even fucking joking. You will learn things through this video. Your South Africa divided into two fucking parts. On one part, you have the bloodline of colonial white, Arabic, and Asiatic. 95%, let's say 90% of them are in that one part of the rich part, the exclusive, the luxurious, the nicer looking part of that South Africa is occupied by white, Arabic, and Asiatic bloodline. 90%. Or let's leave it at 80. So you have 20% left, okay? Then inside that 20%, you have 15% of mulattoes who came into existence by being interbreeded by a black with either a white, Arabic, or Asiatic. So they have another kind of privilege that comes with them being mulatto or mixed, okay? So we have white, Arabic, and Asiatic bloodline, 80%, then 50% of mixed breed, then only 5%. I'm not sure it's up to 5%, but I'm leaving it at 5% of blacks that lives in this luxurious, clean, good, rich part of the South Africa. Then you will go to the poor part of that, the same South Africa, where 95%, if I even like, I'll give it 99%. 95%, 99% blacks, with 5 or at least 1% of both the mulatto and the colonial masters living there. Maybe those ones were the ones that actually did overdrug, overuse their colonial masters' privileges, or maybe they are the one that karma or nature just chose to use as punishment and sent them to the black side of the suffering part of the South Africa. The same thing happens also in your Nigeria. Because those of you, especially that lives in the rich part, maybe the GRAs, or if you're going to use your Lagos that is well known by your colonial masters, because during First, Second War, that was their headquarters, where all the transaction of all the colonial masters, fraud and embezzlement business transactions were taking place in conjunction with your political and traditional leaders. That Lagos especially. Yes. I know other ports of where you have water and sea and everything, but that Lagos is the headquarters of fraudsters, both colonial and your African fraudsters thief, that your colonial masters contaminated with their fraudsterness, embezzlementness, and your stealing mentality. So it's like you have the same thing in Nigeria. You have people who live in like GRA, maybe those Lekkis and I'm using Lagos in particular. I didn't live in Lagos like I was born and bred there, but I'm telling you people things that a lot of you are shocked to know I know. I'm telling you, you will see, you still have parts where the whole Lagos is divided. You have the Ajegules, you have all the bad areas, dirty, dustbin, stenchy area. Then you have places like Banana Islands. Motherfuckers, the people occupying that Banana Islands are nothing but colonial masters, white, Arabic, or Asiatic bloodline, and the top puppets, looters of Africa and Nigerians' wealth are the ones living there, the privileged ones. It'll shock you. Yes, the privileges in your Nigeria, in your Nigeria, the privileges in your Nigeria, and the superior puppets for your colonial masters are the ones living in that Banana Island or those rich parts of your Nigeria, which means they don't hold themselves. All your wealth and everything that you own in that the same thing goes for all parts of Africa. The good, and I mean, we have people having the guts to come online. This is the part of Africa they don't show you, like, I keep wondering, when will you people ever have sense? I remember when I was a child, I will watch film, your colonial masters film. It could be from Arabic or maybe Spanish or white or Asiatic, because I watched all kinds of things. I remember then I will look at these films, and when I'm done watching the film, I will go outside my environment and look around. I'm like, I know this will change. One day it will change. At least in another 20 years' time. This white Arabic and Asiatic colonial bloodline embezzling Africa, they must wake up and realize the things they are doing is wrong and that they are actually embezzling nobody but their original ancestors. Since I was a child, I have been saying this, but till today nothing changed. And it's not just that nothing changed, even the blacks worldwide, you have all sold yourselves. You are lying on slavery beds with pride till today. Instead of you to be standing up against what they are doing and telling them no. Like this pedophilia of pedo stalking, pedo manipulation, pedo using people's, these motherfuckers will break fully able people down to pieces, especially women. They will break you to nonsense. They will leave you choiceless. They will turn your lives upside down. Then they will now lure you, push you into the hands of one predator, stalker, pedophile that you will be living with, that will be fucking and sucking you, that you will be cooking and cleaning for. A lot of you, I've told you people in one of my quick videos that there are some of you that end up even breeding children, offspring for these pedo stalkers, predators that they push you into their hands. And one thing I will continue to tell you, whether you divorce from these pedo stalkers or pedo predators, manipulators or pedo candidates that they gave you into their hands, whether you separate from them, as long as you have an issue already with those people, when you look at your child, what do you see? You must see the face of that predator, narcissistic pervert and stalker you gave birth to that child for. Example, Grace Ajilori, fool. You are joining them. You've been joining them just like Chimamanda Adichie, idiot. You say you are a feminist. You ain't shit. You joined them to be using me to read books during. I remember the peak of pandemic when they used 10, 11 policies in your Western world, colonial Western world, to sexually abuse and assault me. I've described it in multiple of my videos. This motherfucker, broad daylight, they raped me, and 3 Muslim women with hijab. They brought out their phone. They were filming and laughing. Why I was being sexually abused during the day at a bus stop. This policewoman was just fucking me broad daylight. She was using her neck to rub my neck, using her pussy to eat my pussy like this. Her pussy to. Then she turns me back. I've explained this video multiple times. A black policewoman, for that matter, that came in group of other colonial masters, policemen. This is the black on black crimes that these people love to see. They love to watch it. It gives them joy to see you black fools go up against your fellow blacks. This policewoman, black policewoman, fucked me broad daylight. She was dipping hand into my pussy. See, I was shedding tears. They came with uniforms and guns. Like if you just try to defend yourself, we will kill you. Nothing will happen. She turned me back. She was squeezing my breast. I have little tears falling down my eyes right now because you human race and you will suffer. That woman fucked me broad daylight with 3 Muslim women filming and laughing and other policemen behind her. They were all laughing. She was using her neck to rub my neck. She was just fucking me, choking hand even in my butthole. As if that was not enough, another group of policemen again, they came to my hotel room. A black woman, I woke up. All of a sudden, I started hearing voice in my room. Hey, hello, beautiful girl. I would like you to know my son. I mean, I'm just waking up in the morning. Madam, what is this? Because I ended up, you motherfuckers, you manipulated my life because you saw, especially when you see women who are able, strong, to be independent by themselves. You break them to pieces. You break them down and push them into hands of pedophiles and rapists. This is how you turned my life upside down. You made me homeless for 1 year in Paris. I was feeding people on the street. I was clothing people on the streets, even while being homeless. I slept on all benches during the peak of pandemic. I slept in every airport during the peak of pandemic. I slept in buses. I slept in trains. I slept on the floor. When you enter an ATM box to withdraw money, a lot of times they build up a box. I slept in a lot of those boxes. I will wake up the next day. I used to have a small bag like this with me all the time. I will have little toothpaste, little toothbrush, little cream, little everything in this kind of bag. I will have a bottle of water all the time with me. I will brush my teeth. I will wash my face with little soap. I will bring out a towel of serviettes, wet one. I will clean my face. Then I will spray it and disinfect it again. Then I will use it to clean my armpit and my private parts. Then I will go to work. My colleagues, those pedophiles who used to turn my life upside down when I was working there, they will look at me and say, "Have you found an apartment yet?" I will say, "No." Then why do you take your bath? And I said, "I haven't bathed for 5 days." They won't believe me. Some will even come and be smelling my body to see if I really smell. They will laugh. They'll say, "You are a liar. How can you say you haven't bathed for 4-5 days?" Sometimes I will be under my menstruation. 4-5 days, you motherfuckers will make me not to bathe. And I have a very dark man. That idiot pedo bomber. That all your politicians in Nigeria have fucked around like they fucked all your celebrities in the houses and in the mouth. And like you go to Dubai to fuck those Muslim Islamic princes and their imams and other colonial masters and dogs like you all go to fuck in Dubai. That idiot, you had the guts to be making fun indirectly. And when they wear somebody that wears one pants for 3 days, motherfucker, I wore my pants for 5 days at least. Saying under menstruation, let me tell you. So if you want to make fun, motherfucker, let's go there. Because now is my turn. Me and Kama, we are watching you, human race. All of you, I don't care your race, your age, your color. They will fuck your children. In the mouth and in the asses as well. They did it to me. I don't see why they won't do it to your children. Exactly. In your so-called Africa, your Nigeria, which is the reason why I can see 1 trillion per second cannot bring my precious leg to step that land till I die. I swear with the last drop of my blood. Unless I'm not in my right senses. That land, you fucked and raped me there since I was 1 year old plus. Before I left your Nigeria, I was raped and fucked by more than 5 different men. More than 10 times. On routine. Then you would think I have something to come and do there. What is there? Nothing. As I'm here, I don't have any family member. I don't know nobody. I own friend, on family, on every motherfucker on that land. So there is nothing left for me to come and look for there. If I'm even still playing your music, and you should be proud, you should be grateful for the rest of your life. You ain't shit. So when you come around me, especially you when you're Nigerians, you would think because we share the same blood, motherfucker. See. If you don't stay away from me, you will get the memo when it's too late. You will fucking get the memo when it's... I'm not like you. I'm not like anybody on the surface of this earth. Those of you blacks that think because we share the same skin color, you can bring your miserability into my space. Are you dumb? I'm not a pedophile slave like you people that pedo clown for your colonial masters. I don't practice pedo stalking, pedo manipulating, pedo predating people directly or indirectly. I'm not into that shit. Go and do it with your pedo mothers, your smelly pedo mothers, your smelly bombo clatty, bomb ass fathers, or your children, those bombo clats, the lulu you people are breeding everywhere. Or you go and do it with your dogs that you love to fuck together. You sick human race. You want to practice that shit? Don't bring it near me. At this point of my life, I will continue to tell people, I want any breathing thing, you can never come near my space. This is why I warned you people yesterday. When I went to Apple to buy my computer, this computer, I bought it working in the supermarket. I was working at Leader Supermarket when I bought this computer. I paid every month 130 something till I finished paying it. I didn't pick my money from the ground. Nobody gave me my fucking money to buy this computer. And when I went to buy it, I didn't tell them I want a computer that has webcam, so that when I'm on my computer minding my business, even if I'm naked, as long as this curtain is locked, I'm on my computer in my private space alone, and I'm even naked, you don't have the right to be there, pedo stalking, pedo watching me. Or when I'm on my fucking phone that I bought with my money, I didn't tell them I want a phone with webcam or with camera for people to stalk and watch me. Then you will come down, be pedo watching me. Motherfucker, pull up. Try that nonsense with me. You know why I'm saying this particular one in particular? When because my instinct, I don't disobey my instincts anymore. I was on Facebook yesterday, and Black China was talking about, oh, she no longer does OnlyFans. Like, why will you even do OnlyFans in the first place? Why will you sell your body in the first place? And a lot of the customers on that OnlyFans, I'm telling you, they're all religious people. A lot of them, they are religious leaders as well. Because a lot of people want to come and be saying, oh, hey, this is why you should dress decently. Fuck you. They fucked my fucking sister inside your church. You sick human race, right before my eyes. Inside your fucking religious center, you have females, you have males. Children, minors, babies being fucked and sucked in your churches, in your mosques, in your Buddhist and Hindu center. Fuck you. The same way all of you, you have fucked and raped me since I was a child. You're white, Arabic, Asiatic, and black. You have all molested and assaulted and raped me since I was a child till my adulthood, even up to a couple of fucking weeks ago, here in this Berlin. Last year, I had a Muslim pig grab my ass in this Berlin. A couple of weeks ago, yeah, a German used his prick to come and hit my nyash while I was trying to lock my zip up. This idiot on his back just used his dick to hit my nyash. And I'm like, what is this? Sorry, I didn't. He just acted. He was wearing your useless corona pedophile mask. He went to sit down. Oh, I just said, let me just pity this man that day, because that day, the thing that I would have done to that man, Do you think you are all different? Raped about 10 times by more than 5 men before I left to Africa. Then I went to Italy, motherfuckers. All my teenage life in that Italy, I was stalked and predated and assaulted by Italians and even other foreigners in it. I went to Paris, you even gave me cherry on the cake, 10-11 police sexual assault and rape. I'm in Berlin, the same thing. This is why I tell people, never let your society, this society ruled by bombers, zesty men, backed up by foolish fish brain women, tell you if someone is not good for you, move. Your happiness is within you. The same way you have pedophiles in Africa, you have them in Europe, you have them in America, you have them in Australia, you have them every fucking where on the surface of this earth. The same way you have them on the street, you have them in religious change centers, rapist, pedophile, bomber men, both women that support them. You have them in churches, you have them in mosques, you have them in Buddhist and Hindu center. Don't let no motherfucker deceive you. Stand on your guard 24 hours. Learn to be your own friend and what you need. This earth is damaged. It's full of sick motherfuckers. You say you have power? I'm waiting. This month is making it complete 1 year. No motherfucker is in my space. After 30 years of experiencing you doomed human race. You say you have power, I'm waiting. A divine being, a divine God is what I am on the surface of this earth. So when Black China was saying, oh, she no longer does OnlyFans, she has repented, she's turning to God. Girl, if you are turning to if you are turning out of those things that you do, don't go to any religion. They are all pedophiles. All their religious leaders, all of them, bunch of bombers, pedophiles, dick-sucking DL zesties in the closet, psychopathic, racist, sexist is what all of them are. Be your own mentor. Be your own God. You have the power to start your OnlyFans. Only you, the same you have the power to stop it. Don't believe in any blood clot shit. You started it, you will stop it. So I now had the gods that led me towards, if you people try to come, see, as long as I'm concerned, I didn't create any OnlyFans page. I didn't buy my computer and told them I want OnlyFans in it. I didn't buy my computer and put a webcam or a secret camera where people can come and watch my nakedness when I'm even inside my room with my curtain closed. Maybe I can be naked and be watching a film while rubbing my cream. With my computer on in front of me. It's my privacy, my personal space. If I'm sharing a room with somebody, I will never be naked sharing my personal privacy with, unless maybe they are females, which is kind of understandable, but I won't do that anymore because all of you now, both females, you are all pedo stalkers, sexist psychopaths as well. So when I'm inside my own personal room with my curtain closed, I have the right to have my computer on. I'm watching film and rubbing my cream on my naked body. You don't have the right to be there, pedo watching me, motherfucker, try it. Or I'm on my phone that I didn't put a pedo camera that you people use to pedo stalk with your CCTV camera. You will watch me there. Pedophiles will not only stalk and watch your children, they will masturbate with your children. They will fuck your children. Your bloodline in the mat and in the houses. Fuck around and find out. You do that pedo shit around me, fuck around and find out. This is how you molested me inside even the hospital in Italy. A couple of years ago, I mean last 2 years, you molested me. One girl just came. Because you drug people, you confused their mind. I couldn't even talk when I was talking. That was how I was talking. They drugged their victim. They turned their lives upside down. This motherfucker just fucked me inside the house. She was choking and inside my pussy the same way that policewoman did. Tell me you love me. I've never seen you before. I don't know you before. You just came from nowhere. You're telling me I should tell you I love you. I did not know what I was doing. Until all the drugs they used to drug me was clear from my eyes. That was when I remember. I was able to understand what has occurred to me. Rape inside your hospital. What have you people not done to people on the surface of this earth? Look at all your stupid so-called feminists. Which feminists? Which feminists? What are you feministing? Or your activists? What are you activating or activisting? Rubbish. All your titles and degrees, who gave them to you? Your colonial master, especially you black fools. Your colonial master, again, that stupid Chimamanda Adichie. You were on fucking Instagram. You were reading novels every day. You were calling your mother different guy names. I was just watching you. Even if then, my head, you people use all kinds of charms, juju, maribu, because different people were entering my spaces that period. Because I'm a very good person, open person. I don't care about your race, your age. I hit with people I don't know. I sit with people I don't know. If I even enter a train or a bus on a normal day, I've been like this since I was a child. I will even have a conversation with a stranger. Like we know each other before. Where do you come from? My name is Adora. I'm this and that. That is how they enter people's body. This is how they enter that they entered my life. This motherfuckers who turned my life upside down. You people, you say you have power now. I'm waiting. 1 year this month, nobody in my space. I've told the people when it comes to acting, nobody can afford me again. Your magazine cannot afford me. Oh, your film industry all cannot afford me. Your fashion industry all cannot afford me. Your music industry, I've told you people, even Rihanna and Beyonce cannot have me on any track. You all ain't shit for eternity. All those shit are past tense. I know how I hustled my way in the entertainment industry to get to where I wanted, where I know I was supposed to be. You blocked everything. You motherfuckers, you blocked everything. Now you can no longer come near me. Exactly. There is time for everything. If you people don't leave my name and my space alone, you will go down the worst way. Stupid Chimamanda Adichie, all the novel that you have read, who did you end up with? A zesty looking man that you maybe inside the ass if you tell him to wash your pants. And you call yourself an activist. Your activist title, who gave it to you? Your colonial masters. They pay hall, run the world, you sit down, you carry microphone, you are there talking like a fool. You think they give a fuck about you? They just come the same way they send these actors and actresses everywhere in my spaces is what they are doing to all of you. Hey, I know this one is triggering you very, very well. You see the same way they pay these actors and actresses, but in the apartments, they make their victims live in the buses, in the train, everybody talking those their pedophilic talk up and down. Even on social media, they are there pedo-clowning, or maybe hyping you, or gaslighting you. The same thing they are doing to all of you stupid black activists. All your titles and degrees, who owns and give them to you? Your colonial masters. And all these things, they stole it from your black people, and then they colonialized it. They whitewash it, Arabic wash it, Asiatic wash everything. Then they are giving it back to you. Stupid black fools. I was on Facebook just now. Someone was talking. I know it's me you people were talking to indirectly about my hair. Motherfucker, I barb my hair anyhow I want. As I'm here, I'm original human being. I don't care about you blacks that don't know yourself. When I talk for myself singularly now. Before, I used to say, oh, our black forefathers that they put in the museum. No. My black forefathers that you white, Arabic, and Asiatic, you raped. You fucked, you hung on trees, you put them in cages, you put them in chains, you put them in slave ships, you fucked them in cotton and plantation farms, even as babies. As maids, you fucked them. You even use animals to fuck them. Then that the same philosophy is what you have been using to rape me in Africa since I was a baby. Then I'm in your fucking colonial master land when you say you have human rights. You have used it to rape, sexually assault, and abuse me more than 15 times all over again. You sick colonizers. You don't recognize an ancestor when you see one. I don't care about those other black people that don't know their left from their right. But if you try me, if you for even trying to use that philosophy at all me and using it to rape and sexually assault me for the 15 years I've been in your colonial master's land, you will all never know peace. I'm telling you every day, when I sit like this, you don't know what I see. I see your entire bloodline, even the ones not yet born. They are not only predated or stalked by pedo-stalkers and lockers like you. They are being fucked and raped in the asses and in the mouth. Especially your male bloodline. Those pedophilic mass killers that are coming to continue your mass killers philosophy of pedophilia. They will be doing gymnastics on the dicks or smelly dicks of pedophiles and rapists for the rest of their fucking lives. Look at this idiot too. Look at, for example, Grace Ajilori as well. Now you have given birth for that your Delulu son that looks like a psychopath. For the predator that chop your nuts, chop your waist, chop your head. Like you were saying in one video indirectly. The stalker predator pedophile that they used to manipulate you during your time, did he not chop your punani? Did he not chop your waist? Did he not even give birth to a pedo delulu child for your own predator and stalker? And now when you look at that child, are you going to lie to yourself that you don't see the face of his pedo stalker father? Exactly. That is your karma in advance. Because karma knew you were going to join them to do that kind of shit to a divine being. A divine, unapproachable God like me. That was why that karma allowed that bomber or Bonisan. Ugly, dusty, crusty, smelly predator stalker to fuck you and impregnate you with a Delulu bloodline. Now you carry Delulu around. That child you grew up to become a pedophile just like his father's stalker. And then when you are tired of the child, you will not still join the child to start predating other women so that you can hand over their responsibilities. This is why you have a lot of women into this pedophilia. There are some of you that are natural fans of these pedo stalkers or pedo manipulators. There are some of you that are their sisters. There are some of you that are their mothers. And there are some of you that just want to act like and imitate these pedophiles towards your fellow women. You have different categories. Those of you now that even fucked these predating psychopaths or these stalking pedophiles, as long as they fucked you, you should be looking for how to go and cleanse yourself. Because you have contaminated energetical transmitted disease, which is ETD, the way I call it. It's not in your dictionary, add it there. Mentally transmitted diseases, spiritually transmitted diseases, they've contaminated you with it. Those pedo stalkers, pedo manipulators, you fools, you better go and look for how to cure yourself. Talk of you even gave birth to a child, an offspring for them, you are in trouble. So this idiot was saying, my hairstyle, dragging. When I do my hair all back like this, I will see. I even had one black idiot, you pedo Chris Jado. When I was in your house, you used to carry small boys to your room to fuck. Of all races, both Arabic, both black. Imagine two men, you will enter inside one room. Yeah, everybody they collect. Imagine two men, you will enter. Chris Nunuka Gomon Jador is who I'm talking to. They know you in Paris there. You are a pedophile. I'm glad I'm done with you, human race for eternity. This motherfucker, you will carry small boys into the room. I don't know what two men will be doing inside room. Sometimes I'll think maybe they are fashion friends, maybe they have a shooting to do, and me, I want to be involved, or maybe they have music to do, because then you people, you manipulated my space, they stole my documents in that city. I was documentless. I couldn't even go back to the pedo Italy, land of predators and rapists that I faced through my teenagers. I couldn't go back there because I was stopped. So these people actually offered me to stay in their house. But while I was in your house, Chris Nunuka Gomo, I was your housemaid. Automatically, I will clean your house from morning till night. Even the woman, Mama Victoria, will be telling me, Adora, stop, you have cleaned too much. I say, no, I'm living here for because people know that I don't have weight. So it's a I took you like my brother. I never knew you were a pedophile. I never knew you were a psychopathic, narcissistic pedophile. I will even wash your clothes with my clothes together. I will dry it. I even used to iron your clothes like I iron for everybody in your house. I iron your mother's clothes. I clean your mother's room. The little money that I had left with me, I was the one doing shopping for us to eat in the house almost all the time. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Then you will bring small boys to the apartment. I will say, let me go and see what they are doing inside the room. I will get there, the door is locked. Sometimes these two motherfucking bomb ass of Bonisan, they will be inside the room for more than 1-2 hours. What is two men doing inside room for 1-2 hours? Then when they come out, they'll be doing their hair like this. Like two I don't know, hole. That's you will see the guilt all over them. I never judge you. Is it not your nyash? Not be your nyash you dey fuck. What you concern me? But to be portraying yourself like you are one saint, one rubbish, and I didn't even know you were a predating pedophilic psychopath. Motherfucker. If I come to that Paris again, I pray make I jam you for anyway. You will stop and say, sister, maybe that day is the day the sky will finally touch the ground. I've warned you on this video, you must stay away from me. I'm not a pedophile like you. I remember you opening your mouth to tell me, sister, why do you cut your hair like Hara? My ex-aunties or everybody there back in Africa, they paint their hair back. Even maybe before I left Africa to your fucking colonial master's land, my hair was painted back. I carry my hair all back. Sometimes I comb my hair like this, even while I was in Nigeria. When I cut my hair low cut, this is how I comb it too. Go and ask in the school I went to. I even have pictures saved to back up my low cut. You will see it low cut, and if you look at the way I comb it, it's always like this too. So let no motherfucker try to define me or attach me to anybody. Yes, I can look Chinese, I can look Asiatic, I can look Arabic, I can look black, I can look white, I can look any fucking thing I like. I am original, full human being. I'm not like anybody on the surface of this earth. I'm a divine being. Don't you ever confuse me with yourselves or compare me with your doomed selves. Don't you ever, never for eternity in your lives do that shit with me. So back to that idiot online that I just said, let me not just argue with that idiot. You are there. calculating what I eat and drink. Yesterday, they were even saying she made the semo with garbage, with salad, with this motherfucker. Continue to calculate. I am here watching all of you. When I'm on social media, if you think I'm there fooling or just looking like a dummy, I'm sorry for you. I'm watching all of you and all your moves, all your evil confirm. You are confirm. You know when people expose themselves by yourself is what people do on your social media. Just like the ones on the street, Arab, Amon, Ales, Buddha, Arab, Amon, Ales, Buddha. The same way you people online, you confirm who you are over and over again. Like I saw somebody say, if you like somebody's post, means you're interested. Like what kind of mental sickness? Because when you people are talking of mental illness, it makes me wonder that you people, you don't know you are the ones that are healed, that are sick, that need healing. You pedo stalk people, you pedo lock people, you pedo manipulate people, you pedo binge watch people, you pedo listen to people's thoughts 24 hours again with your pedophilic technology and scientifically mechanized devices, without the person authorizing you to do so. You don't know you are a pedophile. You all don't know that you are mentally sick, that is chronic mental sickness. You don't know. And then you are there talking about healing when you are the one that all of you are the ones that need healings. When all of you are the ones that actually need healings. You are there calculating everything I do. Motherfucker, calculate very well. You will be in your graves, all of you on your bloodline. You will still be calculating your miserability over and over again. You say you have power. This month, March, is making it 1 year. I own every motherfucker on the surface of this earth. The only thing that exists between me and you people is reciprocated politeness. You are polite to me, you will get that politeness. I will even spread red carpet of respect and politeness for you on the ground with no emotion attached. With no fucking interest, emotion, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically attached. But if you shake that politeness or respect, you will go down below 6 feet. Directly or indirectly, fuck around and find out. You want to continue to calculate what I eat, drink, well, do it very well. Me, I'm here watching you. Me and Kama, we are here sitting, watching your bloodline, especially your bombers bloodline. They are going down the drain of sucking dicks of pedophiles and rapists and stalkers for the rest of their life, from baby to adulthood. They did it to me. You motherfucking sick human race, white, Arabic, Asiatic. You did it to me, black too. I don't see any reason why they won't do it to your children. And I don't see any reason why when you hear me say they will do it to your bloodline, you will feel uncomfortable. Continue to breed the Lulu everywhere. The head is tired. The head is fucking tired of your atrocities and your evil that you all build and commit on the surface of itself. The head is tired. You have more than millions of children everywhere. The Lulu roaming, motherless, useless, and nuisance everywhere because they don't have anybody to straighten up their life or be there for them. You are still there breathing. You think your biological children are better than the ones that are not your biological children? Exactly. You have seen a lot of so-called biological children, of so-called straight in the society people become drug addicts and killers, psychopaths and rapists because it's in your blood. Everything is in your blood. Stop deceiving yourselves. Your children, your own Delulu children that you bettered biologically, they are not better than the ones on the streets. Sparse around the whole world, millions of children. So I don't see why you people are breeding. So when you come around me carrying those your pedophile children, kinder, baby, kids, les enfants, bambini, fuck you. Fuck you. Tomorrow go and open your legs again. Fuck. Take doggy and missionary, then later you come and be looking for who to give a fuck about your children. Like that idiot said online that Black China should look for how to use the money she made from OnlyFans to help the poor and the homeless children. You are a fool. You are a fraud. Did they put padlock in your mother's pussy? Your father's butthole is there padlock there? Or is your mother too much of a saint to sell her own body? Exactly. So why do you want Black China? It's not like I give a fuck about Black China because if she even passes me on the road right now, I don't give a fuck. I said Beyonce and Rihanna can't talk to me. Big Gate cannot even talk to the shadow of my shit to start with. So I'm just saying this because I have to be putting you sick human race traits. Instead of you to be there, To be saying, she could have actually me, I watched shit to get my European permanent permit to stay. Till now, even up to January, before you motherfucker seized my job, I've said it multiple times. I watched shit. I've worked from gastronomy as a table server, to shop assisting, to shit washing, to working in the supermarket. What is wrong with working on my job? That you are going to open OnlyFans. Then on top of that, you will have people dusty, crusty, smelly that think they have opinions on her. To be telling Black China that she should use her money for charity work. So this is what you people really do on the surface of this earth. To be using her body to make money, to come and be feeding the kids that people fuck. Tomorrow you will go and fuck again. Next tomorrow you will go and fuck, and you are all breeding stupidity, contaminating and disturbing the stress of this earth everywhere. Then you will come and be saying she should be doing OnlyFans. Selling her breast, her pussy. I don't know what they sell on OnlyFans, so, but I've had a couple of people say they put their dick picture or their dick for their fans to be like, what kind of sickness? This is what I'm telling you people. I don't know if you people are doing it with my personal devices, my phone towards me. If you try that nonsense with me, if you try that, I've told you, me, I have the right to be in my room with my curtain closed. And I even have the right to record my nakedness on my own phone. Is my device. As long as I'm not coming on live, or as long as I'm not live on Instagram, or live on Facebook, or live on YouTube, opening my pussy, my breast, I can make video with my own computer and my own phone and keep it for myself, to watch myself by myself. I own myself and everything about me, alone, for eternity. Talk less of I will be on social media. Even if I'm naked on social media, one idiot will come and say, you have rights to be watching me through one pedophilic CCTV camera. Motherfucker, try me. When I'm not live, when I did not come live, or I'm watching a film with my computer, if whether I'm naked or even rubbing my cream, you pedophiles will watch me. Motherfucker, try it. So for you, Black China, if you are going to stop whatsoever you say you are stopping, stay away from religions. They are all pedophilic. You have kids. You have even fully well-dressed women and even men, from kids to adults, being raped in their religious, Christian, Islamic, Buddhist, and Hinduist centers. Now let me go to another part of this story. The reason why I'm doing this video here. So for those of you, because that idiot actually just now was trying to say there was already slavery in Africa, or that things were already happening in Africa before your white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters came to they turned the whole Africa upside down. See, there are things I really don't want to go to because but I will go there. As a child, at least from the age of 9, you see that around 9 years old, I will continue to tell you people the things I knew around that age is too much. You see, after especially the Second World War, when your colonial masters, because whether they say, oh, they fought for freedom fighters in Africa fought for freedom, and then the colonizers left the land. See, let me tell you people, Black Africans, because when I say Africa, those invader bloodline of Muslim and Arabs in the north of Africa, they always want to claim that they are Africans. You are not Africans. You are bloodlines of colonizers and invaders, whether you like it. I don't care what the other Africans say. I am not them, they are not me. I don't care about what other Black people say. I am not them, they are not me. But me, I will continue to tell you, you are not Africans. You are all bloodline of colonial bombers, dick-sucking Muslim Arabic men who invaded that land, and you are still owning it. You are not Africans. When after the Second World War, these things I'm saying, I didn't read them in any. I don't know if you can search my because you people, you have the power to do everything. You can search my Google search. I didn't Google anything. See, there are times I will just sit down as a child. Maybe now people, because I've had people indirectly call me Ogbanje, Mami Water, this, that. See, I am above every power on the surface of this earth. Above, beneath, and in it. I'm above everything. I don't know how I'm going to explain it, but just fuck around, you will find out continuously. Your entire bloodline, they will continue to tell my story. This is why I make this video, for them to hear where their calamity and agonies are coming from. Sometimes I will just sit down and I will be seeing the scenes during the war. If I lie, may I not die well? As a child, I will sit down like this on my own. This is why I love to be alone a lot. Alone, I will just be seeing scenes. I will just be seeing as if I'm watching a film. I will just be seeing things happening back in the days, especially during the Second World War, of how people were killed mercilessly. Sometimes I will just find myself standing in front of these soldiers in the forefront of the war. Your colonizers, what did they do when they left? Stupid black people, they say let me start with that fella. You see the reason why I don't fuck with your family anymore. From the day I saw the video where fella said women should know their places in the society. Who is your bum-ass father? Nobody know your father. Your father ain't shit. I'm talking to fella and your entire bloodline. They worship you in Nigeria. There you have a shrine. Rubbish. Oh, your voodoo, your juju. You know how to use it on your own selves. Your colonial masters, white, Arabic, and Asiatic, that owns the heads of your black forefathers, your arty crafts and everything, that controls your resources, your traditional, religious, and political leaders 24 hours a day. You can't use your juju, your voodoo to do anything to them. Let me first of all branch to Oba of Benin. Oba Nozuo. You say you are Oba. Oba to who? I just pity for people who think that that man is really a king in that land. You and your entire family bloodline, you are all bloodline of colonial masters, privileged puppets. You don't know what suffering is. Like you, the particular Oba, were not Zuo. I'm just talking to you. You ain't shit. You grew up in privileges. They said you fuck you for that. For removing my video, fuck you. You Oba of Benin. I want to see. Look me in my eyes. Remese. I want you to use even your voodoo to look through these eyes to know the kind of divinity that I am. To not to be toyed with, in case you want to do nonsense. You see, you Oba of Benin. Oba no Zuo. No de guagua de pirwa. No de yiyeke. A privileged idiot. Privileged colonial master puppet is what you and your bloodlines are. You don't know suffer. You're looking at me. I was not born with a silver spoon or a golden spoon. I was born with diamond spoon. But I got to a period of my life as well where I lived in pure poverty. When you say poverty, before the age of 9, I've hawked everything hawkable. While being sexually assaulted and raped along the side. That's me, Adora. You are looking at a fucking motherfucker that even eats the food of dog. Go to your black Africa. Go and find out how people give foods to their dog. Or the kind of food that dog eats. I ate it to survive. Yet, my divinity is untouchable. Untouched for eternity. And you say you are Oba. Oba to who? King to who? You that is a fool that will throw party, you will still invite the same colonial master's bloodline that still owns and capture the heads of your forefathers in their museums and your articraft. You will still invite them to your land to come and grace your occasion. You say you are Oba. I'm using you as an example for the entire Africa and blacks around the whole world. You say you are king. They say in your fucking religion or your tradition here, that an Oba or upcoming Oba must not see his father. Right? Okay. So when they take these children or this first son that is born that is going to replace the present king, why don't they take you to one Burundi to one remote area of Burundi, Ghana, Senegal, Ethiopia, Kenya, Egypt, or all those lands that automatically, generally, and naturally belongs to you blacks? Why don't they take you to one of those remote, hidden remote city? Then they will give you to one remote village. Then they will give you to one poor family. One very, very poor family living in poverty. They will not expose to you that you are a king or that you are heir of a king. So that you will know the real suffer of your soil. So that you will know the real pains of your people when you finally get on that seat. But what do they do to you? They take you people abroad. Or they take you people to one private villa, so you will just be living your life. Sometimes they won't even allow you know you are the next king or anything. Some of you know, but you know that according to tradition, you must not see your father. So you will just be enjoying that privilege without knowing what suffer is. In your own case now, you were the ex-ambassador of Italy to Nigeria, or of Nigeria to Italy, whatsoever. Do you know what it means to be in that position? Enjoyment. Those years when you used to be to it, people, when people talk about you, they worship you, only your name as if you are God. Oba Feson, oh, is there? You don't know shit. Now you are sitting on the throne after your father died. Hey, colonial masters privilege. With the brainwashed mentality that your colonial master brainwashed you and resetted your brain, you have taken it back to your Nigeria to go and be ruling your people. This is what they do to all the traditional leaders in your fucking Africa. And anytime, when even a motherfucker comes out to want to stand up against these colonizers who say they have left your Africa after Second World War, which is a lie. They never left. Their people, their offsprings are there. They have hidden basements that they built underground everywhere. Their technology controls your entire Africa 24 hours. And they say they've left your Africa. They never left. Even when a person that wants to stand up against these people comes out, they will even use your fellow black to eliminate that person. I'm very aware. Quick example. I used to give this example when I was a child, when I was still small, back in Africa. You can see somebody who starts from wheelbarrow pushing to truck pushing, and then is able to own 4 trucks, and then 10 trucks, and then is able to own a company. Then he's not able to own a campaign and say, oh, I've got, and while he was doing that, he was helping people along the way. With his small money, he will buy food for people, he was catering for people and everything. So this person was practically like a lovable, loved person in his community. And even people said, were the one that asked him, you are this good, everybody loves you in our community, we think you should campaign for one of these political posts. Then they will push this person to that post. The entire city or the entire village believes in this person, because even before the person became a politician, the person has been helping the entire community. So this is why the community join hand and forces and energy together to push him into politics. It's not about pushing him to that politics. It's about when he sits on that chair that matters. Because the moment he has to sit on that chair, if he wins any election or the particular election, others from above, that comes from your colonial white, Arabic, and Asiatic, behind doors, those superior pedophilic bombers men, supported by fish-brained, shameless women on the surface of this earth, others will come from them. They will tell him, welcome to the family. Now, this is how we run things here. You are going to do everything we tell you, and you will get everything we're giving you. You will have houses in Dubai. You will have villas in Switzerland. You will have this in London. You will have this in America. You will have I tell you, this is why you see all these politicians' children. They live first class life. They travel abroad like water. They enjoy their life. This is what I'm telling you, people. For those of you that think you are living your best life, they keep fooling yourselves. This is why you see all of them. Oh, you, Davido, your father is a rich man, blah, 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 blah. Or Tedola, your Dangote. Your colonial masters, they control all of you. They own you. See, let me tell you, people, if you blacks, especially you blacks in that Africa, if you are still alive today, it's not because you are special. You see this white, Arabic, and Asiatic, you're inferior according to nature. According to nature, these people, they are under you. You see my hair now. If I put more relaxer, it will sleep like a white person's hair. When I saw somebody do this video online, I was impressed. I was like, it's the people sometimes they talk my mind, even if I know you people read people's mind and thoughts 24 hours. But sometimes when I see certain things, it gives me joy. As an original person, if I fry my hair more than this, you can already see it. At this stage now, you can call it Asiatic hair. If I fry it more than this again, it has been more than 1 month I didn't fry it, but it still remained like this. If I fry it, it will turn to a white person's totally. But at the same time, only me still have the same hair that can be afro if I want to, like this one. You see, this is the undergrowth that is very difficult for me to comb all the time. So you can never ever compare an original with a non-original. I'm telling you, these people, they are very, very aware of all of this. I'm not telling you people because I give a fuck about you blacks, because you are fools. You are idiots. You don't have sense. You belittled yourself into practicing the same mental slavery philosophy of mental control these people did in your Africa for centuries that they have been using to control you, still holding the heads of your black forefathers in their museums. You have all given yourself to them. Now they own your brains like microchips. They tell you people what to do. You come online, you are posting rubbish. You are playing games with people's feelings. You are playing games by pedo-clowning, pedo-predating, pedo-stalking people's spaces 24 hours a day just to earn crumble money. The same crumble money they were throwing on the ground like chips for your forefathers to be picking like animals. The same fucking crumble money. They throw crumbles on the ground for your fathers to pick like animals. I have a video in my fucking Instagram as well. So this motherfuckers, they control all of you. There has never been anything, especially when you celebrate independence. I just sit down, I'm like, what are they celebrating? Your entire Africa has never known independence from day one to today. I say I will sit down like this since I was a child. I will be seeing things that I don't want to see. And then you have an Oba, you say you are Oba, or you have traditional, all your witch voodoo power is to use to fly, kick cow, eat goat, and live your privileged life. The stupid blacks, they will still come there. The slaves the underprivileged slave, they will come on, they will still eat one ribs, one tiny flesh, eat and go. Your colonial masters that you will invite, you will still give them embezzled resources to have to the one that they milk per day. Look at their land. Everywhere like space. Then your Africa that owns at least the 80% of all the resources that this world is using to stand is like gutter. And then you will have stupid idiots filming those small fine parts. The fine parts that you say exist in that your Africa. You that is filming it, you cannot afford to go there. Exactly. You that posted that thing saying, oh, this is the part of Africa they don't show you. You can't even afford to go there. The money to go there, you can't have it. You don't have it and you will never have it. So it makes me wonder, which kind human being, like what is wrong with you people? Talk of the one that says is Oba to you are a privileged bomber, bomber, just like all your leaders in the entire Black Africa. Just imagine, in the northern part of the Africa, they all have Arabs. They all have Arabic or Arab language they speak in common. You see, this takes me back to when they made ECOWAS passports and everybody were happy. I was still in Africa and still a teenager when they made this passport. I was asking myself, like, what are they happy for? It's not like they made a passport that can permit you to go to the whole Africa and even the whole world as the original human beings on this earth. You are happy they made ECOWAS to enter certain part of your own land that belongs to you. That your colonizers, white, Arabic, and Asiatic, they came, they divided. You know, share and divide is what they did to your country. your continent, if you want to call it continent whatsoever. They did share and divide with it. If they have not eliminated you people today, it's not because they love you. They need you there to be growing the crops, taking care of the natural resources, to be there first. And they don't want to stain their fingers in your resources that they steal to take care of their land. Oh, people will say, but there are people that work cleaning job. There are people that work other jobs, normal job also, and they are all colonial. Can you? What me I'm saying? I say, look at their land. Look at their land, whether they are working sheet washing job, whether they are working cleaning job, whether they are working electrical, any job. I'm telling you what me I'm saying. I said what I said. Look at their land. It's so difficult to see any part of European land that is not tied. Go to your African and go to your black African and come on and see how everywhere is potted with potholes. I saw them build one train the other day. All of you were jumping. One train. In your colonial master's land, they have road train. They have underground train. They have intercity train. They have everything. Then one common train they build in your own country, the whole Nigeria, you were jumping. So this is where you all want to remain. This is fucking where you want to remain. You are there practicing their pedophilia of pedo-stalking, pedo-manipulating, pedo-watching your own people. Even if it's not even your own people, why will you stoop yourself low to your inferiors? Then you would think because you share the same skin color with me, you can bring your miserability near me. Motherfucker, fuck around and find out. At this stage of my life, I don't see, I am pure human-phobic. Human-phobic for eternity. If you people say you are the one that will decide my life for me, okay, I'm waiting. If you own my life for me, I'm waiting. We shall see who owns the last word when it comes to Adora's life. Exactly. You say you have power to manipulate people's brains, turn their brains upside down, useless them. This is how you have seized my job now. Since January, you seized my fucking job. My last house rent, I will continue to say it, I paid it with bank overdraft. I'm not saying this because I want anybody to feel pity for me, because I didn't put myself in my position. You motherfuckers, this is what you do to people. You turn them to useless people. You turn them to nothing. You turn them broke. You turn their lives upside down, all because you want them to end up with a predating pedophile, a predating stalker, or go and ask for help from one predating stalker pedophile. This is how you ask for help from people, then you contaminate generational miserability into yourselves. Hey, I'm telling you. This is what you do, because you especially you pedo bombers elites, sided and supported by those fish brain women ruling this earth. You have seen that your lives are miserable. You are not happy with all the power that you have to control the entire earth. You don't know internal happiness. You don't know what real joy is. Your money, your wealth cannot give you happiness. Just the same way those poor and miserable are miserable. With all your wealth, you are equally as miserable. You start looking for ways to put people into your miserability club, so that you will not die miserable alone. This is why you created the societal mental slavery philosophy of pedo-stalking, pedo-locking, pedo-manipulating, and pedo-breaking people's life into pieces and turning them useless. But you chose the very wrong candidates. And I'm glad that you chose me, because if you had chosen another person, I know you've done it to a lot of celebrities, that you take to Dubai to fuck dogs, that you take to Dubai and around the world to fuck asses of their fellow men, all your private parties where you suck and fuck everything, bombers, zesty, lesbian, everything together. And see, I don't give a fuck if you're a lesbian or not, whether you're a gay, my own is don't come near me. At this point of my life, near me, everybody. If you say you identify yourself as a frog, frog jumping far away from my space. I don't give a fuck about the existence of anybody or what you have going on in your lives. I'm just telling the world so that people will know how evil you controllers, especially you bombers that call yourself men, are, and how sick the women that are in support of you also are, just like you. All your celebrities, you make them do one sexual, humiliating ritual or the other to get to where they all are. There are those of them that their own ritual was so high that you didn't put it public. Like Lewina, you made him and Birdman to be kissing in the mouth. Cardi B, when her own was happening, I was aware. My anger was raised. You took her to Dubai. The things you made Cardi B do in Dubai, only Cardi B, me, and the creator X can say it. When Diddy turned Casey into slave, drug addict, and everything. When I was, and the worst part of it is our fellow celebrities and our fellow human beings that even are close, like me, especially when Casey and even Cardi B's case were happening. I was trying to fix my life. I didn't know you people were the one manipulating my own life as well. In Italy, you make sure you seized all my jobs and all my opportunities and everything I ever wanted to do. You seized everything. So to the extent that you started sending people to come and tell me, hey, Adora, you have tried to model, you have tried to sing, you have tried to do your clothing collection, you have tried to... anytime they see I get a job and I'm starting to save money towards doing what I really want to do, they will seize it. You will seize it. This is what you have been doing to me for a very long time. And I will never stop exposing you. They will seize it, then I will get stuck. Then at a point, they started sending different people to come and tell me, hey, Adora, you have tried modeling, it didn't work, or the agency, they are not taking you. Hey, you have tried magazines, they are not accepting your pictures. You have tried a film industry, music industry. You have even tried to do your own brand, nothing is working. Hey, just look for a man and get married to her and just settle down and have children. Whoa, hides you. What did I say? Whoa, beside all of you. You will marry your dirty, dusty mothers. Your smelly, dustbin mothers, you will marry them. You will marry your bum-ass, dick-sucking fathers. Those your delulu bastards you call children. You will marry them. You will even marry your dogs and fuck your dogs too. You see me? My personal space can never be attained. My personal life and my personal space, no breathing thing is coming near it till I die. Especially for finding out that even this the same philosophy is what you have been using to sexually assault and rape me since I was a baby. It's been long ago that people practice this virus pandemic pedophilia. It's been a long time. Now it's do or die. It's my turn to laugh. I am the one laughing. I am the one talking, and you motherfuckers will obey. It's not the other way around. Forget all this. You seize people's resources. You are doing it again now. You are doing it again. I am in Berlin. I more than 3 times now be sexually assaulted and harassed. My job since middle of February, you seized it. You want to see me on the lowest of the lowest again. See, let me tell you, I will not stop exposing you. My space, you say you have power to make a motherfucker enter my personal space, or for me to give a fuck about the existence of any breathing thing. I wait. 30 years of my fucking life, my goodness, my kindness, I forgave people I was not supposed to forgive. I overlooked things I was not supposed to overlook. I gave benefit of the doubt to people I was not supposed to. Not because I was a fool, because I was too extremely good. That extremeness, you will also see it in my decision that is standing 1 year up to this month right now. That no motherfucker is coming into my space for eternity. After 30 years of you human beast in my space, I wait for your power. So for you idiots that was saying, oh, Africa, before your colonial master, white, Arabic, and Asiatic came to that Africa, yes, maybe there were things that happened in Africa and all of those things. It was not like before they came. Because when those people came, they came with their pedophilia. Apart from the fact that your traditional religion now, quack, everything is rubbish. You use it to kill yourself and eat your own self. And those of you that think you even use it to do voodoo, to do G, those of you that think you are fraudsters. See, let me tell you, the money your entire Nigeria that they call #1 fraudsters of Africa. You see, it so much interests me that bloodline of fraudsters, colonial bloodline of fraudsters, original embezzlers and thieves and fraudsters will have the guts to be calling Nigerians the biggest fraudsters in this world. Just Just imagine fraud. Just imagine fraud itself, calling a fraudster, fraudster. I'm not talking, imagine a fraudster calling a fraudster. No. I'm talking of fraud itself. You are the original fraud. That word fraud, you are it yourself. You are calling somebody fraudster. Apart from the fact that all those evil, you people, you taught those Nigerians. They learned everything from you. But I will still also let those foolish Nigerians know that if you think you are a G-man, you a cash out, you are a fraudster, you are a fish, you are shit. All the money that all you Nigerians, you have frauded, your entire lives in that Nigeria, with those your quack voodoo that you think you used to turn the heads of those white people to send you money and everything, all the money you have frauded, is not up to a drop. It's not up to a drop of your resources money that your white, Arabic, and Asiatic milk per day. I know say this one shake. I know this particular statement just shook a lot of you, turned you upside down. All the money that you have frauded, not only in Nigeria, in the whole of Africa, for those of you who also do the fraud in other parts of Africa, all of the money that you think you have frauded on in your entire Africa is not up to a drop of the resources that your colonial masters fraud from your Africa per day. It's not up to the money that your white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters fraud from your black Africa per day. All is not up to a drop. And you are there, you think you are really fraudsters. The motherfuckers that came to say that shit indirectly where I worked, I made sure I put them in their places. And I'm glad you can read my mind. You can read my thoughts. So that you will continue to hear the truth that will hurt all of you till you perish. Even while you are in your grave, perishing in miserability and continuous trauma and doomness, you will continue to perish over and over and over and over and over. It will never stop for generations to generations. For generations to generations to never. And any black person on the surface of this earth, into the bullshit of your colonial masters, you will never know peace. Even your own black forefathers will join me to deal with all of you and your bloodline. It's a promise I'm making to you. After the Second World War, these colonial masters, what did they do? They made sure, see, they used to have underground train, that transports goods from one part of your Africa to another, to the seaports where they put everything in big ships to their land. Before these motherfuckers left, they destroyed everything. I'm telling you history that they don't even teach in your own Africa, talk less of in the diaspora. The diaspora is already to me. This is why I'm always angry with you. Not angry, disgusted with passion with you blacks. I'm sure you Nigerians that think you are the giant, you are giant colonial master slaves of Africa. You ain't shit. These things I'm saying, your scholars, your title degree holders, they don't know it. Just like the ones in the diaspora, the blacks over there, they don't know anything as well. But you are the ones that are supposed to be educating those idiots outside, fooling themselves, that have turned to their colonial masters, that are now turning you, that have now turned you Africans to be like them, just like they are like their colonial masters too. The entire world messed up. History, they don't even teach it in their own side. Then in your own side, they still limit the history. But even without limits, the things that I know, a lot of the time, I sit down and I see things happen during war that I was not even there, but I was there. This motherfucker, they destroyed every fucking thing before they left and said, oh, they fought for their freedom. Let's give them their freedom and leave their land. They never left. They control your land in this very second. They own all your bombers, political, religious, and traditional leaders. They control them as puppets. They use them to loot your money. Even if they give them first-class puppet privileges, they do it for a purpose because they need them to be embezzling the money firsthand. To be embezzling your black African wealth firsthand. Before these motherfuckers left after Second World War, all the underground trains that connected from country to countries in your black Africa, they destroyed everything. All the big villa houses that colonial masters were living, while you people were living in haunts during and after Second World War, they destroyed everything before they left. And you people would think, oh, you fought, you destroyed their houses, their colonial. See, they mechanized everything. They used you people. It's not like when you were fighting them to leave your land, you fought them and then they left their houses that they built in your land with your own money, because it's not like they came to your land and invested. No, they came to your land. They were milking your resources and taking to their own land. Then at the same time, they were enjoying your own resources, using it to build mansions for themselves in your own land. So during the time that you so-called said you fought for your freedom, you blacks, or your fathers fought for your freedom, it's not like you fought them, you drove them out of these mansions, these houses, all these train station operation centers and everything. No. They even use a lot of you blacks to destroy those mansions that they use your money to build. They use a lot of you to destroy everything. The same way they themselves were using their own power to destroy. They made sure they reduced your entire black Africa to nonsense before they left. Let me just make it clearer, even up to bicycles. Even up to bicycles that even your so-called black children who used to ride, to play, toys, everything, they destroyed everything before they left. To make sure there was no one trace of new civilization after World War. Then when they got back to their country, their straw was continuously in your Africa, milking that resource to rebuild their land after Second World War. They continue to rebuild their land with your resources after Second World War, while putting their legs on your head to make sure your Africa never go anywhere. This is why in 2024, you still have your Africa 80, 85, if not 90% gutter, stench, trench. You think they don't know what they're doing? And you idiots, you are there celebrating independence. When you don't even own yourself, if this motherfucker, they want to kill you Africans, you think they will need to come and be sending private jets or one private a group to come and eliminate you? Nope. One atomic nuclear bomb. One atomic nuclear bomb. All this atomic nuclear bomb, guns and nuclear bombs and everything they created. The origin of all these things, they stole it from you blacks. They now whitewashed Arabic, Asiatic, wash everything to their evil standard, to their devilish evil standard. This is why they were able to also build it, to start using it mentally to control all of you. Your 5G, 6G, I don't know whether it has gotten to 7 whatsoever G. They are using to control all of you mentally now. If they want to eliminate you black Africans in that your colonial master got land, you call motherland, one atomic nuclear bomb in your land, they will eliminate you like flies. All of you, they don't need to do that because they need you to be working. You are like their farmland workers and animals. When it's time for harvest, they come and harvest and take back to continue to maintain their land. And you are there pedo-slaving. One passport in the entire West Africa, you people are now they plenty. Just imagine your entire Africa, one dialect. One fucking, since I was small, I've been asking myself so many questions that I'm glad I'm done with you human beings. One dialect you don't have in your Africa. One fucking dialect or one common language, one common you don't have. If you go to the northern side where those Arabic bloodline of bombers or bonis and dick sucking perverts invaded and that they are occupying, go to see. Sometimes if I sit down and I'm seeing things, I say sometimes I will just sit down like that, I'll just be seeing things, I will say, wow. Then I'll have to distract myself from it. Right from when I was small. If you see the way black people are being treated in those Arabic land, even their fellow Arabic bloodline people that have dark skin, if you see the way they treat them like trash, I forgot the name they call them in Arab. They have a name for them as well. Slave name. Like nigger, negro slave name for them. You see the same way they fucked and raped black women in the plantation farms or in the cotton garden farms in your Americas and in your Africa. They did it around the whole world. I'm telling you, these people are evil. This is why in that the Arabic part of Northern Africa, you have the people that claim they are Berber. Those Berber were the ones in the bush that had mixed skin during the time of war, that sexual rape and intercourses that were not permitted or that were not authorized by the victims were made onto them, were taking place. They go to the bush and those slave part of the bush to fuck and rape these people. This is why you have a lot of them that have dark skin. And this is why they treat them less in those parts of Northern Africa. If I'm lying, you Muslim motherfuckers, pull up and lie. You treat those darker people in your Northern Africa and all of your Muslim country or Islamic country like slaves. You treat them less. And you have tried this thing many times with me. You know, you motherfucker know I will never cease to put you in your condition, in your position. First of all, I just tell you, I say, see, don't look at me like your dirty, smelly mothers or your women that you control like animals. Don't try that shit with me. Go there. Go to where you know you can portray that your masculine terrorist bomber power that you people love to portray. And even if I have always defended these people at the same time, all my life, I never tolerated your nonsense, but I used to defend you. Because when I'm saying this now, people will know, Christianity, fuck you. In your Vaticans, they fuck children too. Just like they do in their mosque and in their Buddhist center. There is no difference between all of you. Full-grown women, well-dressed and covered, you rape them and fuck them as well everywhere. It's the same thing, one sound, one band. Exactly. I said this motherfuckers. I was inside one old predating, perverted church that I regret ever stepping my leg into that church. I remember in one Sunday service, you had people, Muslim people, they should not be coming here to take food. They should not be coming here to take food. Then they were not asking why. They are terrorists. They are evil. I stood up against those Christians on behalf of these fucking Muslims. I said, you think you are better than them? There are a lot of pastors in the church that fuck the wives of other men. The same way you say they are terrorists, you people also, you are terrorists as well. In different forms and behind the doors. The same way you have all your Vaticans, all of them, they are bomb-ass zesty DLs in the closet. The same way they have in the Mecca, bomb-ass zesty DLs in the closet, man. The same way they're in the Buddhist and Hinduist center, bomb-ass zesty, bunch of psychopaths, all of them. There is no difference between you. So these people, actually, those ones in that northern part of Africa, don't you ever think you are Africans? You are not. You are all bloodline of invaders. Especially you will see white-skinned motherfuckers standing in front of me. Saying I'm African. You can never be African like me. You are a bloodline of invader. And I will get to the reason why I'm calling you pure bloodline of invader. Because I want you to feel that pain and not bring your lies near me. Because you all know what you are doing. I pity for you people. But you must not see. I will continue to tell you what you are looking for. I don't have it. What any of you human beings are looking for, Adora can never give it to you. There are 7+ billion people on the surface of this earth. Motherfucker, keep moving. Motherfuckers, continue to move your dustbin, miserability, doomness, generational curses, lives elsewhere. Stay away from Adora. Stay away from anything that concerns me. I have given for more than 30 years on the surface of this earth. Now is my turn to give to me, myself, and you. Mind my peace business, my happiness with my boundary that can never be shared. If you say you are a bomber, your prick, they raise you. Your penis cannot stay in one place. You are looking for where to choke it. You will go and choke it in your mother's mouth. There is no padlock there. In your mother's pussy, in your mother's house, in your father's house, in your children born and unborn asses and mouths, and in the dogs and the animals you love to fuck in their mouths and in their asses. You will go there. The same thing for anybody. I don't care if you want to lick. Go there. Don't come near me, oh. Don't come near me. So this motherfucker destroyed everything before they left Africa. That's why your Africa is in a stage. For years, your black Africa is still where it is. All my life, I prayed. I say one day, when I'm grown, I will see this Africa. We become like paradise, like space, like their colonial master's land. Yet, still today, I've already described how they share your Africa. You are there, ECOWAS passport, one dialect you don't have. In your Europe or your colonial master's land, the first language that runs everything is English. Then you have the subordinate languages that comes later. You have your French in this place. You have your French, your German, your Spanish, everything. They have their languages following up one after the other. Your Africa, you don't have anything. Just imagine you were here in Nigeria saying, my children speaks Queen's English. In as much as I'm very good at English, I remember back in the days when I was in Africa and I had a friend, I'm not even going to mention your name. The mother took her away from the boarding school because she had us speak pidgin English with us. Like, what kind of mentality is that? Oh, I didn't bring you to this school to come and be speaking pidgin English. You can't stay here. And for this reason, you are leaving. This is why you have a lot of your children who don't know their dialects. If you even speak pidgin for them, they'll be... I say, if you hear the English some people speak in that Nigeria, you will even say, if not for the color of their skin, you would say they are original British. Then when it comes to their dialects, when it comes to pidgin English, the same thing when you go to the French parts that were colonized by the French and the Spanish. When you hear they are French, their own dialects, they don't have anything. Even some that can speak their dialect, they speak their French better than that, especially the new generations. Not even only the new generations alone. Then in the entire Africa as a whole, with all the beautiful, beautiful languages that you have in that entire Africa as a whole, one general dialect or language you don't have. If you have a forum or an international conference going on in your Africa today, the first language that is spoke is English, followed by French, Spanish, German. All your Africans and all of bottom chain. This is the same way they put you in the society. They come first, then you, Africa, you are their bottom chain food that they feed on. Let me round up this video because I'm just tired of you human race. What I want to say, I'll finish saying it. Fuck around and find out. The more you fuck around, the more you keep finding out. And for you blacks that think maybe as I've said all these things now, I'm against your colonial master. I don't give a fuck about you nor your colonial masters. You are all the same thing. You are all the same one sound, one band, sick human race. Because I've come to realize that you are all aware of what you are doing. Pedo-stalking, pedo-predating, pedo-manipulating people's life, breaking people into pieces, looking for how to enter into people's life, When you break them and turn them to hopeless people, you will carry your damaged life, you will go and put it into those people's spaces. I've come to understand that this is what you love to do, which means you are all one sand, one band. Exactly. This is why I dated all of you in March 2023. Your lives are still there, pedo rotting, and you think you are living your best life. This month is making it one fucking year. March is making it one fucking year. No motherfucker have been in my personal space and will never for eternity be or come near my personal space or life. So for those of you who want to continue to pedo clown, pedo predate, pedo manipulate, and pedo work for your colonial masters, continue. But you must know that you are nothing but shameless. To put yourself down for your inferior, according to nature, your white, Arabic, and Asiatic, they are below you. First of all, your blacks, have said it before, misbehaving in the diaspora. You are the ones supposed to be correcting them. Especially you black Africans. Then all of you black in general, whether Africans or the ones in the diaspora, you are the ones that are supposed to be correcting your white, Arabic, and Asiatic, putting them to their fucking position. They mess around, you fuck them up one time. I'm not saying you must go violent. If they go violent, you go violent if you have to, physically. But your mouth should be your first sword. Your fucking mouth that you used to about mode, you are there pedo clowning, talking shit anyhow about your own fellow race. Original so-called human being, you put yourself down for plastic. That's how your inferiors. All this gun and all these worldwide machines and all these worldwide war nuclear weapons that they all have. They stole all these original powers from you. Then they now advance it to an evil technological level. You can't tell them this to their faces to sit their brain up. You that is their ancestor. This is why when people try and come around with that racist shit. See, if anybody's supposed to be racist, it's me. I am your ancestor. You cannot be racist to me that is your superior by nature. That your character is just pure character of inferiority complex. You ain't racist. You are an inferiority complex, low self-esteem, idiot, plastic, inferior human being to me. You can't be racist to me. If anybody has the right to be racist, it's me towards you. Because you black people, you have overused that word racist that you don't even know yourself. When you call them racist, you are giving them the power. They will deny it, but inside their brain, they are popping champagne. They are feeling fucking superior inside their brain when you call them racist. They know what they are doing, just like you blacks now that have been contaminated by them. You know what you are doing as well. All my life, racist, racista. What the fuck? You call them by their name, inferior, stupid human beings. Inferior, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, plastic. Don't call them racist. This is for those of you who are not into their colonial masters, pedo predating, pedo manipulating, pedo stalking philosophy that is going on around the world or that has been going on for decades. You are the ones I'm talking to. Because you can't use this statement towards those people if you are practicing their pedophilia. Exactly. Like one occasion, I was back inside the bus in Italy, and these controllers, they enter to ask you your ticket. Me, when you're asking me your ticket, because I know a lot of you are clowns, you are fools, you just want to be doing what you are doing. It's none of my business what you have going on. But if you are going to control my ticket that I'm paying them, I want to see your ID. And I will give you my ticket. Because I've had occasion where these Turkish bombers controlling Berlin. Adolf Hitler is in his grave crying. That is why when Angela rules this Berlin, when she come into that parliament, all the men, Putin, Obama, Trump, all of them, dog. They turn to dogs immediately. When she walks in, this motherfucker, everybody. Berlin, your capital city, is controlled by bombers, Islamic people, and Islamic bombers, Turkish people. Your own Berlin, Adolf Hitler land. Adolf Hitler is in his grave crying in shame. And for a lot of you people that are going to say, oh, she's supporting Adolf. Yes, I support Adolf Hitler very well. I support Adolf Hitler and everything it did to you. Because as I'm here, I wish the head can just flush all of you off. With tornadoes, tsunami, and earthquake. All the human race, you will all die. Because you all don't merit to be here. You are not better than the Adolf Hitler. You are there now, you practice a pedophilia of pedo-stalking, pedo-watching, pedo-manipulating another human being's 24 hours life. And you think you are not a pedophile. Exactly. So what makes you think you are better than the Adolf Hitler? And what makes you think you shouldn't be killed by him the same way he was also killed miserably? You see, it's vice versa. What goes around comes around. Birds of the same feathers. You are not better. And one thing I must also let the world know, especially those people, I know a lot of you never knew that the Vatican was not only in Rome all the time. A lot of your scholars with your titles and degrees, you still don't know this. Because now because they teach you now, I'm not your teacher. Everything, I'm the one. You people are there just wasting away. Like the other one was coming, natural air, natural air. Shut the fuck up. With all the natural air activists like that Chimamanda Adichie idiot that was joining them to pedo-manipulate my space. You wear natural hair, but your brain is unnatural. Your brain is not there. Your brain is sucked out. Your brain is pedophile. Then you are talking natural. If someone's hair is strong, like my own, the hair is my hair. Is it your hair? You say you love to wear natural hair. Wear your natural hair and look like Mbeke. It's none of my business. If I fry my hair, it gets bones. That's why it's called hair. It grows. I will cut it and restart again. It's my property, not yours, not our property. Like my life is my life, not our lives. Exactly, because this is what you people, you don't understand. You think you can just be going everywhere, imposing your miserability or your beliefs on other people. If someone like to put relaxer on their hair, it does not make the person less of a person. It doesn't change the person's name. Oh, your culture, you're this, you're that. Relaxer, they've been using it a long time. Everything that exists on the surface of this earth all originated from black. So stop lying. Oh, makeup. If someone want to put relaxer on their hair, like me, my hair is I don't have to explain myself. I don't give a fuck. My hair is very strong. When the undergrowth comes out and I'm combing it, I feel like punching the wall. So I must relax my hair to be able to comb it. Else I'm carrying bad hair. If I'm leaving my hair to grow, I have things to do with the hair. The styles I want to do with it. That's why I'm leaving it to grow. So if people are relaxing their hair, mind your business. Go and breed your Delulu children. Or go and put a chain around your mother's neck or your children's neck and tell them not to relax there and leave other people's lives alone. You can tell people, oh, moderate the way you use your relaxer or mind how you use your relaxer. It's not, you're using relaxer, you are not black, you're trying to be white, you're trying to be this, just like people who wear wigs. In as much as I don't like people who wear wigs and the lace is showing, which is one of the things I don't like about wigs. If they want to wear wigs, let them wear it. Is it your head? Oh, she's not natural, she's wearing wig. Me, when I will have time properly, it's not even because of the money. I've not seen a proper place where I will buy a wig, that because the kind of wig you are going to see me wear. In life, there is time for everything. I know as I'm like this already, I'm already a slay motherfucking divineness, but you haven't seen anything yet. Me, I've told you people, if I like, I'm not buying a car. Transport system, my monthly ticket, you will be seeing me buying monthly tickets every month. You will see me in your transport system looking younger, sweeter. And for eternity, no motherfucker can enter my personal space or approach me. Because if you fuck around, you will find out. I will be 60, 70. You will still be seeing me in your fucking transport system. Anything that will make me own a car, that car, garage 6 days a week. If I'm using it maybe for emergency purpose. Because this divinity, you must see me with you. You human race, you can never forget me. You just want to impose your miserable. When your life is miserable, useless, you don't have anything going on, you want to impose it on other people. The same thing goes for people who make up. Makeup, it's not good. You have to be natural. This is the same way you have natural people, or people who don't put relaxer on their hair, or people who don't wear wigs, that are all supporters and enablers to pedo stalkers, pedo rapists, pedo molesters, pedo predators, just like the ones that they accuse of wearing these things. You are not different. Exactly. Same goes with the pedophilic religious one. This is why I ask people, is this what your religion practices? Is this what your religion teaches? So you say you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are a Buddhist, you are an Hinduist, and you take part in a pedophilia game of pedo manipulating, pedo stalking, pedo watching, pedo predating people's life. This is to tell that your gods, all the gods that you all practice, are all nothing but pedo predators. They are pedophilic sick gods. Because if you, the practitioners of these religions, are in support of a philosophy they use to pedo stalk, pedo watch, pedo manipulate, pedo predate, and even rape and abuse and assault people, and even breed pedophiles continuously on the surface of this earth, you are all nothing but doing nothing but confirming that your gods and your religions are all pedophilic as well. Exactly. Just like the ones that makeup, don't put on makeup, natural, this, that. If you want to wear makeup, wear it and slay. Like I said in one of my comments, just be careful. Like me, my face is very, very. Someone was trying to lie the other day indirectly. This is what they pay you, and it's always the black females. This is why I will show my pepper. If you don't leave my name alone, with all the makeup she put on her face, this, that, they will not write some kind of thing to indirectly talk to me. Let me bring my box. This is my makeup bag. Okay? You see, I just went to bring it, so I didn't touch it. I didn't even know I was going to show it on this video. This is the only powder I use, Halo. The only thing I use on my face. I don't use no primer. I don't use foundation. I don't use your contour. I don't use your setting. I don't use your brown powder. I don't use your... Only thing I use is this, my brown powder. The only fucking thing I use is this fucking brown powder. Then inside my bag, you have this. It just be seen because people are liars. The brush. This is the... I don't know which product is this. Revlon I bought. I can't even remember. This one, Kiko, is eyeliner. Let me be opening. You know, so now they lie way. See it. If you can, white eyeliner. I bought it for a photo shoot. I didn't even use it. Another mascara. This one is more than 4 years. This one also follows this one. See. This one is green eye pencil. This one is, I bought it, chow. This one I've had it, is also from Kiko more than 7 years ago. This one is also black, look at it. Black lipstick. This is the cover. This is the Kylie Jenner makeup something they gave me when I used it on my lips one time. My needle and thread always. This is the pack that came with it. And this is my razor, my comb, another eye pencil, and a brush. I do have complete makeup, contour, and everything there in Italy. For 1 year that I've been in Berlin, I don't ever put... Even in Italy, I barely use those contour. In Paris, I used it only once or twice. It has been with me for a very long time. So you people making up lies to think you can just be creating lies on people, if you don't leave my name alone. I've shown you my makeup bag, so you can see what is inside. I don't need all those makeup on my face to look like the divineness that I am. I am a naturally born queen, but I will make up if I like. When I finally have my own house and I bring my makeup things, I will make the makeup. Oh, if you want to die, you go and hug a tree. I'm not your mother. I'm not your dog that you will tell what to do or what not to do, what to make up and not to make. So I'm telling this to everybody. If you like to make up very well. The only thing I'm telling you, don't exaggerate, because sometimes you people's faces do not look like they put another person's face on top of your faces. Me, I know that with only brown powder that I use, my face already is on flake. But you people, sometimes it's too much. Let your face breathe. Let the face breathe. But don't let any motherfucker on the surface of this earth make you downgrade yourself for them. You love to dress to slay. Dress to fucking slay. Like me, you see this my summer body, you see this leg. This is dog bite from a sexual predator that was giving me sign And this idiot opened his mouth to tell me, hey, go back to your room that you love to stay alone. Where am I supposed to go? I should be sharing my room with a pedophile or pervert, or my bed with a pedophile or pervert? Can never happen. No breathing thing can ever come to my space. The dog was innocent, but he was the one instigating the dog. The dog beats the hell out of me here and also on this leg. But you will see me this summer, I will slay this body. Let me see a pedophile bomber that your prick is scratching you or your mouth is scratching you whatsoever. You come around and fuck around and find out. You will know, and your standard, you people, you must learn to recognize your standards and your types. That your standard and your types are your miserable, smelly, dustbin, ugly mothers, your dumb, bomb, bokla, bomb, ass, zesty DL fathers, and your friends, or your fucking dogs and your useless delulu children. They are your types that you will be going to. You must recognize your type. You must know that me and all of you, we are not in the same category. So, if you love to make up slay, you love to fucking wear wigs. Wear the one that will look good to, but anyhow you look, it doesn't matter me. And you know I will always say what I say. If I see your lace, I will say what I want to say. It's not my business. Slay your life. Never belittle your standard for anybody. And then you love to look better. Look, but anyhow, whether you are looking slay or you are looking just normal, casual, look everything or everywhere you look for yourselves. For yourself, these men that created this entire philosophy of breaking down people mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and then pushing them into hands of pedo stalkers and pedo rapists, they are all what? Nothing but men. Who want nothing but second mommies and second babysitters. Because they know at a point in their lives, they must live their mother's lives. I know a lot of them are generational mamoni, like that Bruna boy. See, if you don't leave my space alone, Ogboni son, I've told you, stay the fuck away from my space. If you don't leave me now, Sammy, I don't have anything. The day that a Muslim Turkish sexually assaulted and harassed me, just park his car in the center of the road. I'm coming from work saying I should suck his dick. I say your mother that you don't have respect for that is a woman like me will suck your dick. Like what? Like are you dumb? Do you know me before he said no? Then why would you stop your car, open the door, and tell me to go inside and suck your dick when your boyfriend is there that should be sucking your dick as well? Your bomb father in the house. He pounced on me. A black person was inside the bus watching this motherfucker beat me up. He didn't even make a move to come and help me. That was the day I removed the last 1% possibility that I would have ever stepped my leg in your Africa. No miracle. You say you have power to make it happen. I wait. Unless I'm not in my right senses, that will make me come to that your Africa. Or want to have anything to do with any of you on the surface of this earth in general. But that your Africa, I'd rather stay here in colonial master land that is like space that is being built and maintained with the money they embezzle from my own Africa. Even if I have to pay taxes on top, no problem. Than for me to carry my precious self and come back to your gutter land. I must be crazy. You see that bombokla bullshit motherland. There is nothing mother there. As long as I'm concerned, I have been my own mother by my own self. I want to know how many of you, especially in that Africa, wash your mother's pants with discharges on it. Exactly. Or on this surface of this earth, I did it for my own mother. I reject. I did it for my own ex-mother. I did it for my own ex-mother. I washed my father's pants too. I took care of every motherfucker that I took care of from all races. Now you must all stay away from my life. There is nothing left for me to know or see from you people. Sexual abuse, assault, molest, white, Arabic, Asiatic, black, I've seen it 360 degrees. There is nothing left for me. There is nothing I'm looking for. I will continue to tell you, I'm not looking for, I'm not looking for anybody. Let nobody look for me. Your pedo lies, your pedo fantasies, your pedo calculation of what I wear, drink, eat, and everything I do, your pedo illusions, your pedo infatuation, all of them. Do it alone with yourself. You must not involve me, my name, or anything that concerns me with it. I am not nobody's standard or your type. Your types are your miserable mothers, your bomb ass father, your sick delulu, psychopathic children, your animals that you love to fuck and suck. If you want anybody to give a fuck about your emotions, go to those people. If not, go and use a therapist. Don't disturb my peace of mind directly or indirectly, like, otherwise you will never know peace. Go and ask. No motherfucker ever toyed with me and went free. And now people will still be talking about they're looking for karma. I will keep telling you, first of all, you are your own karma and your own villains in your own miserable story. I don't have anything to do with any of you. What you have going on in your lives, all of you humans, have nothing to do with Adora. I don't know you and I will never. I'm not your mothers. I didn't bet you. I'm not your fathers, your born fathers. I didn't fuck your mothers to bet you. As you can see, I'm not a therapist and I'm not your God. I didn't create you. So there is no reason on this earth why you think you can carry your life to come and put into my own personal life and my space. When I've purposely purely said nobody should come near me. But you are still there. You want to continue to calculate what I eat, drink, wear, and everything. Do it, you will do it. You will still be in your grave. You will still be pedo line and pedo fucking calculating your own miserability by your own selves. If you don't leave my name alone. And for even already trying me already, if you think, oh, now, let me stay off. No. See, now small shit they spoil yash. The little shit in your house will always make that house smell. As long as you have tried me directly or indirectly already, your entire bloodline is touched. This is where I come with prevention is better than cure. You would have known to prevent me from the beginning because no more than fucking on the surface of this earth. And I promise you, since I was born, I've tried me and went free. Seek human race, stay off Adora. What you are looking for, go and look for it elsewhere. I beg you, don't come near me. People that love to stay on their own in peace alone, let them be in peace. If you want to continue to calculate my own life that belongs to me, you want to come and be concluding for me at my own full-grown adult age, even if I've been an adult all my life, grown full human being like this, you will say, is you, bunch of nobodies, rejected, dejected nobodies, that will come and decide my own life for me. I wait for that power. That will make you have the right to decide my own life for me. I don't need anybody in my space. Bygones is what you all are. If I can say this, especially to black people or to ex-friends and ex-family members, I don't know who is pumping the rest of you dusty, crusty strangers and nobody to think you can enter my space. Stay off my space. Stay the fuck off. I have warned you always, leave my name alone. I am very, very aware that I am a blessing to the surface of this earth. But go and ask every motherfucker that I ex and own, friend, on family, all of them. Since I left their life have never been the same. And my own life have been more than peaceful, and my peace of mind I've been maintaining. Since March 2023, I can never jeopardize it with anybody. Please leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I've seen all of you 360 degrees. There's nothing to see again. Leave me alone. No, see.